When you want to give nasiha to somebody, when you want to give advice to somebody, don't look down on them. They are not worse than Fir'aun, and you are not better than Musa alayhi salatu salam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is another episode of Ramadan with Uthman, and I am your brother Uthman Ibn Farooq, welcoming you, marhaban, to this beautiful month of Ramadan and this beautiful episode. As we're going through this month, and as we're listening to the Quran, and as we're reading the Quran, we need to contemplate on the Quran and take lessons. Hudal lil muttaqeen. This is a guidance for the people of taqwa. For the Ramadan is a month of remembrance, and the Quran is a guidance for us to remember in this month. When we look at the beautiful examples of the prophets mentioned in the Quran, we have the example of Musa alayhi salatu salam. What a beautiful example. Musa alayhi salam, from his childhood, is miraculous. I mean, if you look at this lesson, his mother is told to throw him in the river. I mean, who would think a child would even survive? But she has that tawakkul on Allah, she has that reliance on Allah, she has that obedience to Allah. She knows that Allah will never do her wrong. Allah will never want bad for her. Allah will always ordain to her that which is good for her. So she obeys Allah and throws him in the river, in the Nile River, rushing, strong water, waves, river. Allah doesn't just protect him, He takes him to the house of Fir'aun and protects him there. The enemy of Allah is trying to kill him in his own house. Allah raises Musa alayhi salatu salam. A lesson for us to learn, that Allah is qadir on everything. Allah is capable of everything. Allah is more powerful than anybody and anything. No power on earth can stand to Rabbul Alameen, to the Rabb of all of Alameen. Whatever problems you may be facing in your daily life, know that Allah is qadir to fix them. Turn to Allah. Another beautiful lesson we learn. There are many, the fawaid from the life of Musa alayhi salam are many. I'm just taking a few for us to think about. Musa alayhi salam, he is given an order after a long time when he's left Fir'aun, he's left Misr, he's gone away. He's told, idhab ila Fir'aun فإنه طغى. Go back to Fir'aun. Go to him because he has transgressed, and speak to him nicely. Maybe he will repent. Subhanallah. When you want to give nasiha to somebody, when you want to give advice to somebody, don't look down on them. They are not worse than Fir'aun, and you are not better than Musa alayhi salatu salam. Lower yourself, humble yourself. Advise people softly, in a nice manner. When you give nasiha, when you give advice, do it wanting good for them. Maybe they have some qualities better than you. But even if they are worse, they are not worse than Fir'aun, and you are not better than Musa alayhi salatu salam. And Allah ordered Musa alayhi salam to go to Fir'aun and speak to him nicely. So when Musa alayhi salam goes, and Fir'aun tries to kill Musa alayhi salam in every which way, and you know the story, and you know how beautiful it is. In every which strength and power that he could do, he tried to harm Musa alayhi salam. He had the government, he had the army, he had the wealth, he had fame, he had popularity, he had everything. Musa alayhi salam had nothing, but he had Allah. Everything he tried, from the magicians, Musa alayhi salam threw his stick, destroyed all of the plans of the people of evil with the will of Allah. Look at the power of Allah. When Fir'aun tries anything, Allah shows His power. When Musa alayhi salam is told to take Bin Israel out from the land of Misr to the land of Palestine, when he is going on his way, when Fir'aun is chasing him, at that time all of the means, the asbab of the destruction of Musa alayhi salam and the believers of the time is there, and all the means of the victory of Fir'aun are there in this worldly means. The army, the military, the strength, everything is with them. But Allah shows His qudra, His power. Allah splits the sea for Musa alayhi salam and allows him to pass peacefully, and uses that same sea to destroy Fir'aun, the enemy of Allah. You look at the power of Allah. In your life, learn to depend upon Allah. Learn to recognize how great is Allah. Learn that Allah's power is above everything. That no matter what hardship you're going through, whether it's financial, whether it's family, whether it's political, whether it's you being canceled, this or that, know that Allah is more powerful than all of that, and Allah can take you out of that situation. And that is why the beautiful story of Musa alayhi salam is a story of success, a story of depending upon Allah and getting the victory from Allah and being saved from the enemies of Allah. And this is why we should always go back to the Quran and contemplate and bring that lesson into our own lives. With this, I will end today's episode saying Jazakumullahu khairan, wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Until the next episode, we'll be seeing you.